Hello, I'm Matt Redman, and here's some spraying tips for setting your sprayer up going into the spring. Everybody's sprayer has been tucked up over winter to hopefully protect it from frost. Now's a good time to go through them and make sure that we're going to limit the downtime in a busy season. One of the most important things to look at when we first connect the sprayer up in the spring, ready to go for work after it's been parked up in the winter, is the connection point of the machine. So with a trailed sprayer or a mounted sprayer, obviously it could have been parked in the back of a shed. So we're backing the tractor up, we need to check that the ball hitch in this case is in good condition and no cracks or not worn. On a trail sprayer it might be on pickup hitch or a drawbar. Again, check the rings or the pins. And then with a self-propelled sprayer, there's obviously no connection point unless it's been demounted, but there's axle bushes and go through the drive line of the chassis of the machine, the same on a trailed, checking our pins, bushes, steering rods, things like that, as they should be and in good condition, and then grease them up. With a mounted and a trailed, where PTO is providing the power for the pump, we need to check that guards are complete and functioning as they should, and that PTOs are in good condition. Most machines should have been antifreezed up when they're put away in the winter, so it's a good idea to get them out, check them over and make sure that all the spray lines and things are free from leaks. Bring it up to higher pressure that the NSTS test would bring it up to, sort of 5 bar, and check that chem savers and things stop or don't leak, anti-drip valves, and that they're all complete and there and working as they should. Another check to be doing is to check that the booms are in good condition, go along any joins and welds and things and check that they're all there and not cracked. Any pivots again are good and greased up well, pins are in good condition, and then anything while we're going along, check hydraulic pipe work, any electrical things and for good condition again. The boom should also move and then reset itself to the centre. If it doesn't, it could be that there's wear pads in the middle worn out, or springs need changing, or it just needs adjusting up. Obviously we're using machines on the road at all times of the day throughout the season, so it's important to check that all the lights and everything are working as they should. The lenses and that in good condition, are they visible? If not, LED lights are easy to upgrade to and definitely last a lot longer than the old bulb style systems. As well as lights, tyre pressures, are they adjusted to suit field conditions or road work, or a combination of both? It's easy to find a tyre manufacturer's book and just see what sort of recommendations they say for the different weights and machines. The other thing is obviously beacons and work lights if we're running on main roads or working in the dark. Obviously one of the most important areas of a sprayer is the nozzles. Depending on what water rates you want to be using or what target you're trying to meet, determines what nozzles obviously you've got on your machine. Regardless of what you've got, the same principles apply. You need to check that they're all in good condition. When were they last changed? Has a note been made anywhere? Do you know how much they've done? A jug test of each one to ensure that they're within tolerance and not worn out, because a worn nozzle will over apply and poorly apply, so all that money sort of spent and trying to target it where we want to go is going to be wasted. A major component of every sprayer is obviously the pump. Important to check, especially after winter where it might have received frost damage. Is it free from leaks when it's at operating pressure? Is there any cracks or anything in it? When were the diaphragms last changed, and is the oil in the top, is it a good colour? Funny coloured oil or no oil could show that there's a problem with the pump itself. It's important to make sure that the pressure gauge on the machine reads 0, because over the winter as it stood there, if hasn't been drained properly or there's not been enough antifreeze in the lines, then frost damage can make it read higher or lower than it should be. Final few things to check once we're getting the machine out after it's been stored away for the winter and before we start spring work, is to make sure that we've got the correct PPE to be wearing while we're using it. So obviously wearing wellies, disposable overalls, nitrile gloves, making sure that they are the right length and thickness of rubber. Is a sprayer NSTS tested? it's obviously a crop assurance requirement, and also now a legal requirement within Europe. So has it got a current NSTS test? When does it run out? Do we know? Can it be planned so that it doesn't run out in the middle of a season? And also first aid kit, is it complete? Does it have eye wash in it, and is the eye wash in date?